kill the head and the body will die. I understand that's a bit of an aggressive phrase, but it is the truth. So today I want to show you some manual neck strengthening exercises that will help promote better body movement and a stronger head position. Because when you're doing high risk movement or just regular movement, head position determines where the body will go, where you will lean, as far as where your natural balance will be. So let's take a look at some neck strengthening exercises and we can go from there. We'll start with a light stretch in the forward, side to side, and forward diagonal planes of movement, just to promote some blood flow and a little bit more suppleness to prepare you for the strengthening exercises. So we have the forward, and be very, very slight with it. Don't put more than 2 to 3 pounds of pressure. So it's very minimal, especially if you have structural neck issues, whether it's arthritic or any kind of disc issues. You have to be very careful with the range of motion that you apply pressure to. Essentially, you want to do what feels good and work with what you have. You don't want to force your neck or any other part of your body during a stretch where it doesn't want to go. And if it doesn't want to go there, your body will let you know immediately. You have to take it layer by layer process, work with what you got. All right, so now we're going to start with the first neck strengthening exercise. In this position, you can either be standing or sitting. Preferably standing would be ideal, but you might have some movement limitations where you have to sit, and that's okay too, okay? But you start off taking a towel or some material that'll give you a little bit of cushion against the wall. You place your body against the wall. Now, head position wise, you want to tuck your chin, all right, because this will lengthen the spine and put it a little bit closer to neutral. Because a lot of us exist in either an extreme extension or some type of head position that's not conducive to better movement with the body. All right, so we want to promote a better response by positioning our head in a better position. So, towel between your head and the wall, tuck the chin. You also want to open your palms and place them as flat against the wall as you can, as well as the rest of your body, okay? So with the chin tucked, we're gonna press into the wall. Once again, no more than about maybe 5 pounds of pressure. How that can be determined, I don't have an answer for that, but just to give you a number to think about, what 5 pounds would feel like. We'll be pressing into the wall, ranging from 15 to 30 seconds, and then release. So that's going to be our first neck strengthening exercise. What you do to one side, you can also do to the other. So we turn around and we place our forehead against the wall, tucking the chin, just like we did before. Opening your palms, and we're going to press into the wall, 15 to 30 seconds. Then you'll find that this also engages a lot of other muscle groups. You might feel muscles in your midsection as well. So those are the first 2 neck strengthening exercises. Next, we'll transition to a position where we'll use the towel for assistance to work the lateral resistance for your head and neck. Okay, so now we're going to look at neck strengthening exercises for the lateral direction and the forward diagonal directions as well. Okay, and for that, we're going to use a towel for assistance. Preferably, you want to use a towel maybe a little bit longer than this one, just to give you some more room to work with, but this will work for what I need to demonstrate for today. So for the lateral directions, we take the towel and you wrap it around your head where it definitely supports your forehead. And you hold on to the other two ends with one hand. Now, once again, you can be either standing, sitting, or even laying on the ground. Whichever position is comfortable for you, you can do these movements. Here, I'm just demonstrating to you standing. And also, with these manual neck exercises, you can have somebody manually assist you if you have a workout partner. But if you don't, then you still have to find a way to get it done. So, against the wall, palms open, chin is tucked, and I'm just going to apply pressure. And my elbow is pointing in the direction that the tension is coming from. So I'm fighting that tension. Once again, about 5 pounds of pressure. Holding for 15 to 30 seconds. Chin tucked, everything against the wall. So that way it ensures that our spine is closer to neutral. And we switch sides and apply the pressure to the other side. Chin tucked, palms open, everything against the wall, and apply that pressure. Fight that pressure. Hold your position. All right. And now we change the anchor point, or the position and direction of my elbow, to the forward diagonal. Okay, so I have my elbow pointing in the direction that I'm pulling. Okay, so we had forward, backwards, side to side. Now we're working the diagonal. So back against the wall, palm open, apply pressure, hold your position. All right, then we can switch sides and switch the anchor point. Diagonal, apply tension, tuck the chin, maintain position on the wall. All right. And now we're going to work in the rotational plane of strength, because your head does turn and we need to be strong and secure in that manner as well. So with that, I take the towel or band or whatever device you can use to help assist you, and we're going to place it around the chin. Now, I won't be able to speak to you while I'm demonstrating, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap the towel around my head on the chin side, and I'm going to apply tension with only the hand that's in front, based on the direction I turn my head. So if the towel, if my left hand is in front and I turn to the left, I'm pulling that towel as well. So that way I have the resistance coming from mostly the left hand. If I were to swap sides, the resistance is coming from my right hand. Now, with this resistance, you want to match pressure with pressure. So even though I'm pulling and applying resistance, I also want to fight that resistance with about the equal amount of pressure with my own neck. So that way it feels like I have resistance going and coming back. But no matter what, you want to match the pressure of only your neck, not your hand, because your hand and your arm will be stronger than your head. Okay? So let's take a look. Wrapping around, back against the wall, chin tucked, maintain. Switching sides. Once again, be very careful. Only match pressure with pressure. I would start low and then work your way up from there.